what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Chris here, still at ArcTanGent with The Razor's Edge, and I'm joined by two metalers from Chicago, Rezn. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. How are we doing?
Good. I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, I'm wonderful. I just had a coffee, so I'm perked up again. Yeah, good.
I just had a beer, so it's going to be a lot of energy.
Fantastic. So it's a couple hours now since your set on the Arc stage. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. How did it go for you guys?
It was awesome.
Great.
I had a great time.
Yeah, smooth. Yeah, great crowd. Yeah, great set. Great crew. No complaints at all.
Also, the wind, in the tent, I could still feel the wind blowing, which feels awesome.
Yeah,
when you're
nice
playing.
and cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice breezy day. Is this your first time at ArcTanGent?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been here before as a sound person for another band before, so this is my second one, but as Rezn, this is our first time here.
Oh, sweet, cool. So, how did you arrive at the name?
That was, so
You gotta answer that.
when Rob and I were young, Rob's the singer, and we had a two-piece kind of punk band, and it was one of our songs was called Rezn, and it was actually became the song Relax a couple years later. But we were toying with Rob moved to Chicago first, and I moved there. And then we were like, what should we call the band? And we were going through all kinds of things, and we had that song that we really liked, and we were like, okay, we'll just call it that. And that's what it ended up being.
That song was kind of like the seed of the whole band, you know.
We were taking things very loose and fluid, and we were like, let's do this and that. And that's what it ended up being, and we liked it too.
Here we are now.
Things fell into place.
Yeah.
Sweet, cool. So you guys are in the midst of a hefty European tour at the moment. How has it been going so far?
It's been so fun. It's
Great,
been really good.
Yeah, it's our first time here on a big scale as a headlining band. You know, we've supported other bands here before. We've done one-off shows before. So going into it, we were kind of well, we've been over here before, but never on our own kind of, buzz or whatever, and the shows have been amazing.
We've tried to do headlining tours in the past, but with the pandemic, which is crazy because it's been 5 years now. But trying to get that balance, because I think we actually had a thing kind of planned in 2020, but obviously that didn't work out. And then post that, it's difficult being from the U.S. and all, and at our size, it's financially, things just didn't work out a couple times. So this time it worked out, and it's been we're very thankful because it worked out nicely, and people were so friendly when we were there, and it's been so good.
Yeah, brilliant. This is the last stop on the UK part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct.
Cool. Whose crowds are better, London, Birmingham, or Bristol?
Oh, actually, that is a loaded question. London was so good, and people were extremely friendly, and Birmingham was rowdy.
Birmingham was nuts,
and
actually,
they were so pumped.
People were trying to crowd surf in this venue that had ceilings.
It was
that,
like a basement.
If I jumped really hard, I would hit my head on the ceiling. So I was insane. They were trying to do that, but
and then ArcTanGent, we were kind of far away, so it was hard to get the total energy. But the cheering, I took my ears out for a little bit to just hear it, and it was loud as hell. So it was yes. Yeah. So everyone had amazing energy in different ways across the UK.
Yeah. London was with our buds in Pelican as well too, so it was kind of like a Chicago takeover that night.
It really was.
So that was they were all just awesome in their own unique way. In all honesty,
Yeah, of course. I mean, Birmingham, of course, birthplace of heavy metal. So
oh yeah, we saw the Aussie Bridge while we were
the
there.
Black Sabbath Bridge. Yeah, had to go there immediately.
Yeah, it's every band I follow who aren't from the UK. Whenever they come to England, they always make a stop at that bridge just to get a photo. It's kind of were you really in Birmingham if you don't go to that bridge?
A lot of pilgrimage or whatever. Yeah,
Also, never seen those canal boats before.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it stays afloat when it's that skinny. I don't. It's so sick.
Brilliant. Cool. So, I have to talk about the output of your music in the last few years. You released 2 albums in 2023 with Solace and Silent Future. However, as I understand, your newest album, Burden, was written alongside Solace. So, how do those 2 albums work together, so to speak?
Well, so both records were recorded, or not recorded, written, somewhat during the pandemic, and originally we have the gift of having Rob in our band, and he is ideas just flow out of him like
prolific
a river.
riff and melody writer.
So and then like the combo of all of us, he usually comes up with like a very basic idea, and then we all just tag team it together, like dogpile the idea, and then it's great. And so during the pandemic, we were like, hell yeah, we had the opportunity to do this, and it was originally not supposed to be 2, but we were able to keep writing, so we were like, oh, we'll do 2, and because they were written at the same time, they do have like a, you're a certain person at a certain time.
Of sorts, yeah. And I mean, like, we were kind of in a really prolific period, I think, in terms of we were writing so much, and then we had tours and stuff planned, and when the pandemic canceled them, I tour as well as a front of house engineer, so that stuff was canceled, and we kind of just started going to our practice space to like keep our sanity, to just keep working on music, and we ended up just writing so much music, and it turned into it very quickly, like, well, this is either going to be a very dense double LP, or maybe we should try another concept, because our last record was a double LP too, and we always think from the vinyl standpoint, I think, when we're writing music.
And also the songs started to like delineate into like a bit more heavy and a little more like spacey, and during that time, like if we decided to release both as a double LP, which we didn't really want to do because it's difficult.
The last record was like that already. It was like a pretty long, Can't Like Divine was a pretty long record in its runtime and everything.
And it's like, in all aspects, it's difficult. And then especially during the pandemic, they were like, yeah, we could press it, but it'll take 2 years to get it out. And we're like, we're not doing that.
We think very practically. So
yeah, we were like, we're going to want to write music. We're going to want to release something new in 2 years. We don't want to do that. So we were like, okay, we'll do these, we'll split them up. And it made sense too with the songs, because we were like, we actually were kind of already doing that. Like the way we were writing, we're like, we want this to be this vibe, and we're like, okay, well, we don't want to just like chill on this for no reason for a long time, and so we did it.
Wanted to get it out, yeah. And yeah, like you said, we had like songs that were in kind of one world and songs that were kind of in another world, so it made sense to kind of split them up and make like Solace the kind of more dreamy, airy record, and then Burden the more heavy, like brutal, I guess, record.
We also write records to listen to on vinyl. In terms of, if you're going to listen to our record, it's probably best to listen on vinyl.
Vinyl's very important to us.
Like, yeah, we take
that experience.
And we take that experience very, very seriously. So it made sense with the way that the songs ended up splitting up. It's like, oh, well,
that was a cool concept.
Yeah, it's like you can put these two together, but they also do live in their own worlds. So
yeah, that's very reminiscent, I think, to I think Opeth had Deliverance and Damnation, both written at exactly the same time, but some songs just fit better together with others. They split them up. One's more dreamy, one's more fucking heavy.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
And it's like thankful to be able to have the time to go, okay, these songs actually don't make sense together, so let's like pull them apart a little bit and make them related, but they don't need to be smacked up against each other.
Yeah, brilliant, cool. So I love that also there's consistency in sort of the artwork for the two releases as well. Who does the artwork for you guys? Because it's always absolutely brilliant.
Oh, dude, that guy's a killer.
Nightjar Illustration is his kind of like official title. He just did these two albums for us. It's like he's more recent in our world.
And he was in on the whole vibe too. He was like, we're gonna split these up. If you can make them.
Yep, he did. We told him to do like one skinny like oil painting that we're gonna split in half and make the two records.
He was so chill about it. He was like, hell yeah, I'll do that. And he also, fun fact, he paints it on. His paintings are on plywood.
Right.
So we have it framed in our practice space. There's like this, like it's just like Home Depot plywood.
It's funny when
he's got this beautiful painting on.
Yeah, we got it when we were on tour in Portland. He lives in Portland, and we got the painting, and we're just like, I guess we'll just shove this in between merch boxes. Like we don't have anything to put it in.
It was by the driver's seat.
So we just like fish it down this like beautiful oil painting, and we're like spent forever
like
on.
Don't make turns too sharp.
Yeah,
that's the album art.
Yeah. So I think Rob or someone just was like discovered him on Instagram or something, and I think he worked with some other bands as well too, and we just loved his style and just went with it.
He's got the larger than life art, which is like I love.
So
everyone loves
vivid
it.
and just imaginative like artworks and whatnot. Yeah.
Sick, awesome. the album Bird Note especially, I really, really enjoyed that one a lot. I particularly like the song Instinct because numerous times we get the lyric hanging onto the razor's edge. So
there it is.
Thank you very much for plugging our website. Very, very good of you. So, given the fast turnaround of the albums in the last couple of years, can we expect to hear new music in the not too distant future?
Yes.
Studio time is booked already.
Yeah, we're already like ready to record.
Yeah, we've already got a ton of demos. We're kind of just weeding through them and improving the best ones now, and we're planning to go into the studio in like the winter.
That's kind of our favorite part, is writing and recording. So we're kind of are always like chomping at the bit for that.
So yeah, it's happening. It's coming. Yeah.
Fantastic. And what's lined up for the rest of the European tour? Where are you guys going?
We're going to the Netherlands tomorrow. We're going to go to Nijmegen, and then we're going to go to Belgium, and then we finally have a day off where we have a nice short 10-hour drive,
Sure.
and then we'll go up to Scandinavia and finish up there pretty much.
Is Copenhagen, I think, last? No, Oslo.
Also second to last. I think Sweden is the last one.
Sorry. Yeah.
We're like in just like get in the van and go mode right now. So yeah, we forget a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Sweet, cool. So we're nearly done. However, I'm ending all of these interviews the same way every single time with some random quick fire questions that have nothing to do with anything.
Hell yeah, that's my favorite.
Think as long or as short as you want. Feel free to fight it out. You don't have to agree. Just some random questions to see us through. Cool. So I'm starting with the classic tea versus coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, I think I've had one tea so far this weekend.
Tea is good in the winter for me. I'm a fan of it in the winter, but summertime, I'm not an iced tea guy. So.
Coffee all day, every day.
Yeah. And I also drink hot coffee in the summer. So.
Yeah, sure. Traditional metal or modern metal?
Oh shit, that's difficult.
That's tough. I'd have to lean more traditional because that's just what I kind of grew up with.
When we're talking traditional, what are we talking like 80s prior?
Are we talking about early thrash like Metallica? Or are we talking?
I mean, every band seems to come at this with a different approach, but normally they seem to lean on like pre-2000 or post-2000.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say pre-2000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean that way.
Yeah, I love all.
I hate to have that answer, but I do have that answer.
Sure. It is now locked in for life. Who inspires you?
Oh, that's a good one. Man.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, because there's so many. I'm inspired so randomly by so many things all the time, I guess.
This is my baseline answer for in terms of music, if we're gonna go that route. One band, the only band I think that I've consistently always still listened to since being like 8 is Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Pink Floyd's probably where things like start and end. I think that's our connective tissue with the whole band. Is we all are like that's where it starts.
It's the only band that I'm like, someone puts it on, I'm like, still, like, yeah, that's good.
That's the shit right there. Yeah.
I like many, but that one's always like, I made, before this tour, I was making dinner and listening to Pink Floyd, and I was like, yeah, I'm in the mood.
That's the blueprint. For sure. Yeah.
Sweet. Film or TV show?
Oh, man. Shit, these are good questions.
I would say film. I don't watch too much TV, but I sit down for movies for sure.
If it's like in the HBO world where they're gonna like hyper produce it, I'll do a TV show sometimes, but film is kind of the goated.
Fair enough. Day or night?
Night.
Yep, agree. Past or future?
Future.
Past. Not in like living in the past way, but I just like, I don't know. History is like really fascinating to me. I love reading about history, so past.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And last question, favorite Rezn song?
Oh, okay. There's gonna be a few different things. Well, there's actually one song, not to make it sound like a plug, but hell yeah, I'll do it. There's one song on the new record that I am so stoked to record, and I'm not gonna say anything else.
I would have to say, actually, like Waves of Sand off Chaotic Divine. I think that song was just like every part of it is just perfect. Like it came together so perfectly. That's the like dream of like writing a song.
Waves of Sand is like everyone has a fun part that we enjoy to play live. There's a little bit of improvisation that happens in that song, and also the last song, Webbed Roots. That's also in the same world.
Solace.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. And that one is like, that one's just like when we get to play it, we're like,
it's
always a good time
for us to play too. Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. So that's what I've got. Thank thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Of course, thanks for having us, man.
Cool. I'm Chris with the Razor's Edge. I'm here all week. See you in the next one.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews, and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.